the issue of sex and how it's always associated with shame, or how it's always hush, 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 I would say it's not scriptural. I guess it's based on our culture. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey. My name is Kiton and I make videos from the Netherlands. I make videos on my faith and also a modest lifestyle. If you're interested in this type of content, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell on the right side of the subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I post a video. So a few weeks ago, I got some questions on my Instagram page, and if you're interested in joining the conversation there, you can find my handle down in the description box. I got a question on why Christians are so uptight about the topic sex. Video, I'm going to be sharing some of my thoughts with you, and these thoughts I have derived are from a biblical point of view. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this video. I think that it's important for us to start redefining what's right and what's wrong, especially when we look at the Bible. The Bible is not telling us to hide our love for our partners. It's not telling us to shy away from it. It's not telling us to associate it with shame. There's a common misconception about Christianity and sex. It's believed that Christians are very disapproving of sex, and also our belief is based on one where we shy away from sex. We don't want to talk about it. It's like we only accommodate it, and we're very just very quiet and hush hush about it. But we can see from the Bible is very comfortable talking about sex. The Bible is very open talking about it. It tells us the context in which we can enjoy sex and what we should do. This is something that was made by God. It's beautiful. It was created by Him. It's something that should be enjoyed, should be celebrated. And I'd like to use an illustration I heard from this person. Actually said that love or sex is like a fireplace. When you have a house and you have a fireplace, the fireplace is warm, it's comforting, it's comfortable, it's beautiful to see, it's lit. It's nice, and it's a feeling that envelopes you, and that we can also see as sex. If sex is contained, if that fire is contained in the right atmosphere, in the right place, it has a positive effect. But then if that fire bursts out of that fireplace, the whole temple, which is the whole house, is going to be ruined. It's going to be burnt. The same way, when sex is not handled and is not done in the right place, the right time, in the right environment, when it's not contained, it can burn down and ruin that temple, which is you and my body as well. So it's important for us to know the principle. The principle is God is not shy of talking about sex. God is not evasive about it. God does not just keep quiet about it. He's not hush 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 about it. It was God's idea to make you and me sexual beings. At the end of the day, you could not think it up yourself. You could not make yourself a sexual being. God made it so. And God celebrates it when it's done in the right place at the right time. God is glorified when we obey Him, because He's the creator. He made you, He engineered that body, and He knows how it should work. Whilst the Bible is not squeamish or does not run away from talking about sex, it's also very sober-minded about the topic of sex. It tells us how dangerous it can be when it's misused, when it is abused as well, and when it's not done in the right context. In the right context, which is marriage, where emotions should be openly shown and should be expressed in a way that is understood by the other person, I believe that it's very important for couples to show affection, whether they are in the house or outside the house. I'm not saying go lit outside and be all over each other, but I think it's very important for them to be able to hold hands, to be able to talk, to be able to still have that connection even when they're outside, because it's healthy. I think that it's important for us to start redefining what's right and what's wrong, especially when we look at the Bible. The Bible is not telling us to hide our love for our partners. It's not telling us to shy away from it. It's not telling us to associate it with shame. It's us to enjoy it in the right context, to do it in moderation. That's another thing I would like to put out here. Moderation is key. It's important that you don't go outside where you know that you could cause another person to fall or another person to be tempted and start doing all kinds of things. It means that you're not being your brother's keeper in that situation as well. As good as showing public display of affection to your spouse is, and also enjoying sex in marriage, you must not do it to rub other people in the face, and also just do things that are just not convenient or appropriate. And finally, sex is not a topic to run away from, and I believe that the homes are the first places that education should take place in. The church is a place that education should take place in, and also open conversations at that. And if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment in the comment section below. Until next week, stay blessed and see you. Bye-bye.